stay in the Candelaria section. And especially this mine is the first gallery. And the Spanish people arrived in the colonial time and opened this gallery. And the first name is Mina Zapatera. In 1901 is put other name, is Virgin Candelaria. And the Virgin is in this, it's very small sanctuary, Virgin and the Jesus. And they take the possession of this mountain, guys, is in 1545, April 1st, okay? After that, and the second mine is Rosario. Third is Santa Rita, fourth Santa Elena, and fifth is Caracoles mine. It's of the colonial time, 17th century. And during the colonial time, is coming many, and they carry the many slaves from Congo, Africa, Senegal, and coming for the different ports, and Portugal, Havana, Cuba, and Cartagena, Colombia, and finally arrived on the port and Arica, Chile. And so, and we walking 6 months for the llama caravans, and arrived to Potosí. On the road is diet many slaves. Okay, it's more important for them, for the Spaniard, it's very good for them is llamas, and the slaves died, sleep in the road, and don't open the hole, no, and they live in the road and the slaves, guys. After the slaves come arrive to Potosí, and so other mines or other slaves is live into the mine. We don't go outside. After the 1 year or 2 years is, you are good man, good slave, good worker. And so we go outside, and they come in outside, and they see for the sun is blind. Okay, and so many slaves, please excuse them, wagon is coming. Virgin Candelaria represent mother of miners in Bolivia and from Peru. Okay, and on the left is Tata Cacha, is Jesus, and Tata and Quechua language represent father, and Cacha represent free.
Hello, Francisco.
Hello.
It's a pleasure to be with you today. Today we're in Potosí, in Bolivia. So Potosí, it's a very famous miner city because it was the place of the biggest silver mine during the colonial time. And today, actually, we had an amazing moment with you up there in the mines. And so you are today a guide, and you were before a miner. Maybe can you introduce you a little bit more? I mean, why did you decide to be a miner, for example?
My family, I am fourth generation of my family, and my dad is ex-miner. My grandfather and your grandfather of my dad is ex-miner. My family was worked in the mine or in this mountain on different working areas. It's 100 years. I am fourth generation, and because I born in from Cochabamba, and my mom is indigenous woman from Potosí, and the first language for my mom is Quechua, and my first language for me is Quechua language also. I learning Castellano in the high school. Now I speak English, no perfect English. I learning every day. I learning Italian language also.
Oh, really?
Yes. I arrived to Potosí in 2000. I was working in Candelaria mine 14 years, and 4 years I traveling for the different communities or different towns. I am professional driller. I using dynamite or nitroglycerin every day in the morning, afternoon, on the night.
So your main profession in the mine is a driller, so creating the hole to put the dynamite and to advance in the mine. Can you explain a little bit how it is, this part of the job?
My boss is diet, restaurant pace, and he's teach me but 2 years. And so and teach me for the recognize different minerals. And especially in this mountain, we have 8 different minerals: silver, zinc, lead, copper, tin, antimonium, bismuth, and indio. And so, because I told you, my boss is good man, good teacher, good boss, and good leader. And so, after that, one day said to me, Francisco, do you want to learning for the drilling machines? And my answer for him is yes. And so he's teach me 2 years. And the last 8 year, I open the galleries. I using nitroglycerin every day.
Well, yeah, actually, it's quite impressive, I guess. And so, for example, if someone want to become a miner here in Potosí, how can he do that? Is there like a training, a school, or just go to the mine? That's it?
No, good question. In Potosí, for example, if you are your father, you have your sons. He's not like it, not like school, and so, and you say, and your son, okay, let's go to this mountain. If you don't want to go more for the high school, and then we go and begin for the to work in the mine. Only on the 1 or 5 days, and we live in warm places, hot places, on the we offering with the shovel. Okay, accumulate the metal in the shoot or buzones. And the weekend and Saturday in the morning on afternoon, and you ask me again, Francisco, what do you think about for the? Do you like it for the work in the mine or maybe school? And maybe and your son or me said, oh, Dad, forgive me because I don't know, and you sacrifice your body for me, and they put good clothes, good shoes, everything, and you can buy material for the high school. I'm sorry that now I go continue and go and the high school. I finish high school. I go from university, and then maybe I studying about the doctor, lawyer, engineer. After that, I protect you, Daddy, because you have and you work many years. You adquired for the cancer or silicosis cancer in your lungs. After that, working more in the mine. I protect you. Thank you so much, Father. Yeah, it's my answer for your father.
Okay, so it's actually usually it's from the family. So either the children go to the mine to work like the father, or they can go to high school and have other kind of education. That's it.
In this mountain, guys, it's many children or many younger boys. And so we don't.
Is it legal in Bolivia
Yeah,
for
exactly.
the children to,
Yeah,
to work?
it's illegal in Bolivia, and because on the Constitución Política del Estado, and so it's forbidden and they exploited for the children, kids, and so it's forbidden. Also, it's go from the work into the mine, because in a special and end year and Christmas or New Year or on the vacation the high school, yeah, it's go many younger boys.
So during the holidays, they go to the mine.
Yeah, and especially I told you on the vacations in June, and especially this vacation 2 or 3 weeks. On this year is 1 month. Okay, and the 4 weeks is go and they work into the mine, because maybe don't have your father or your father have the big accident, or sometimes or the bad lucky is diet into the mine, and for this one is go, and they win not a lot of money, some money is the help for your family, because your mom is no professional, is only is
Madra en la casa.
yeah
Housewife.
yeah, for a housewife, yeah, exactly. And so for the reason is go for the win and the help or support the economy and your family and your small brother or sister also.
Yeah, so they don't really have the choice. They want to help the family, so they go to the mines. But at least here they can go to the mines. Maybe if they were in a place without mines, they cannot help the family at all. So would you say the mines is a good thing for the family here in Potosí, or is it bad things, or between?
Well, and special and you arrive to Potosí, do you know watch, do you see anything for the factories and industries, anything, and the other or the support the economy, the city of Potosí is only this mountain, and if you know our profession or maybe have many professionals in this mountain, lawyers, doctors, engineers, we don't have more option because Potosí is big, right? And so no have many other options. Maybe if you know are good lawyer, good doctor or good engineer, do you not have job in Potosí? And other professionals immigrate from Sucre, Cochabamba, La Paz, Santa Cruz, and the big cities, and Cochabamba, La Paz, or Cochabamba. Yeah, and so and the other option is the driver, and so the stonemason. Yeah, if we don't have another, or maybe, and you put for a small shop or mini market, or you sell for the clothes, everything. After that, you don't have other option, guys.
Is it well paid, the job in the mines?
Sorry?
Is it well paid? The money, is it good for the job?
Yeah, and so good question. It depends. How many percent you extract in the mineral? How many tons every day? Or quality and quantity. And special is three different. And you make for the trade for the boss or the owner for the mineral or working areas is 50-50, but contract or the simple miner or you pay per day 100, 120, 150 Bolivians per day.
To work in the mine?
Yeah. So, and sometimes, and before, and 22 years ago, my group and me, we work 24 hours. We go on Friday, 8 or 9 o'clock a.m., and we come in outside on Saturday, 9 or 10 o'clock a.m. also. It's 24 and 25 years, or 25 hours per day. Yeah, and so we depend on the most international market of the minerals of the world. And especially Wall Street is the drive for the different dollar, minerals, and petroleum. Yes, and so every midnight is change, it's go up or down, and arrive to Bolivia after the midnight, and the Bolivia Mining Corporation. Yes, and so it's and shared me in different page Bolivia. Yes, every day I watch.
Yeah,
go
to see the price.
Yes.
So there is no fixed salary. I mean, it's how much you work, how much you negotiate with the owner of the mines, the share. What is for him, what is for you. Also, it depends if you're lucky to have a good vein of silver or minerals. So it's like if you're lucky, if you work well, maybe if you negotiate well and you have good compañeros, maybe you can make good money. But otherwise, it's not that good, no.
we have maybe economy, everyone, and you are 50-50, and we decided accumulate the mineral, 500 tons or 1,000 tons. After that, we live in the refinery plant and the process of the separate the mineral and the mix, silver zinc lead, and the small swimming pool, and they go, and the first is silver, and the second swimming pool, and the third, and the second is go zinc, and the third is go
Copper.
lead.
Lead, okay.
Lead is the mix, and so it's coming outside for the refinery processing plant. It's 99.9% pure. And this moment, an international market, and the only 1 pound is $27 or $28. And 22 years ago, and the 1 pound is $45.
Wow, so it was way more
Yeah,
expensive.
it's good
before.
salary in this 22 years ago. And now it's no good idea. We work many hours per day into the mine. Normally it's 5, 6, 7, 8, or maximum 12 or 14 hours per day. Yeah, and so average salary for miners or simple miner is 100, 150, it depends. And your mineral is good, yeah, it's okay, and you good worker, yeah. So I paid you 150 or 180 or 200 Bolivians per day. And 5 days, Monday and Friday is 1,000 Bolivians. So it's good salary.
So 1,000 Bolivian per week?
Per week,
Okay.
yeah. And the salary in Bolivia is 2,350, so it's no good salary. Yeah, and so, and you sacrifice your body into the mine, because if you work many hours, you're starting more mineral, and your salary is good salary, 1,500 or 2,000 Bolivians per week. Not all miners, only some groups, and your mineral is very good, it's big, yeah, and your salary is good also.
Okay.
If you is very small, wow, you need many workers, because only 1, 2, or 3, and so it's only making pure mineral, pure silver, only making what kilos, 50, 100 kilograms, and Saturday in the morning you leave and they sell your mineral in different companies. In Potosí there are many companies, 150 companies, and he's can buy your mineral and you sell your mineral for this company.
So yeah, actually, I didn't understood that, but the mine belongs to like a company, and then the group of miners are like independent inside the mines. It's their responsibility to find the good minerals, the good vein of minerals, and to extract them and then to sell it. It's like this. It's independent.
Yeah, and especially with yes, we are independent, and so we depend for the cooperative, and the different cooperatives is obligatory. You sell your minerals and your cooperative.
Yeah.
And so if your cooperatives don't have more money, and then you ask another company, and they pay me and good money, and so 1 point or 2 points, and the pure mineral and the sacks or but kilos, yeah, it's no problem. And the big problem is if you sell but tons, 15, 20 tons per the mix, and the 1 point or 2 points, yeah, it's big problem. Yeah, for the reason in the morning, and then you sell your mineral by tons. Saturday in the morning, every 10 or 20 tons, you take 50 kilograms or 100 kilograms, and then you live on the one machines and they crush the mineral. After that, the company is give you one small bag for you, and other small bag for them, and the other small bag for the other laboratory. And then you take maybe 100 tons, you have 5 small bags. And then you go for the miners market, and then you live in the chemical laboratory. After the 3 hours, give you certificate. How many percent you have silver in tons? How many percent zinc in tons? And how many percent the lead? 5% in the batons is very good. 5 or 6, 7% and the zinc, and the 1 point or 1% lead is very good. Every 20 tons now, and this international price of the minerals is every 20 tons is 20,000 Bolivians.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. After that, we discount for the material. we discount for the compost air. We paid 150 or 200 Bolivians for every hour.
Yeah. Every
Yeah,
hour?
Every hour.
Ah, every hour you work, you
Yeah.
have to pay the owner of the mine.
Yeah, exactly. And so we paid for the electricity. If you have working areas on the shaft, and so we need obligatory and using electricity and extracting the mineral, 50, 100, 200 meters on the shaft. And so, and you paid every week, every month, it depends. Okay, it's for the reason. After that, we discount, and every 1,000 Bolivians, we have 12% for the discount and the different companies.
And actually, so in the mine, I understand it's difficult, but maybe you can share with us some of the good parts of being a miner, if there is. What would you say it's the good part?
And the good part, and especially in this mountain, is coming 3 special mineral veins, and the principal, and the Candelaria is the cross, the big line or big vein, the mineral is Tajopolo. In the middle, the cross, the more big, more quality is Mauricio. And the other veins is Mendieta, is the principal. Now, in this mountain, we extracting the mineral for 179 years old. And so, and the big veins of the mineral is empty. And so only we extracting for the mix, zinc, lead, silver, okay? And so it's empty, and the other miners is decide, it's no good for me. I don't put more economy for the extracting this mineral. No, its quality is very bad. And so he's decided, it's enough for me. Or he's decided to go on the other section and they ask other mineral veins, other tunnels, or open the new tunnels or new galleries. Yeah, and so and the bad places is there are toxic gases, hot warm places, and especially Candelaria and the chimneys, 80 level as chimneys and 70 levels on the down. And so it's 40 and 45 degrees. It's very, very warm, very hot.
Why is it warm like this?
And so, because we don't connecting, it's not interconnected for the other tunnels. And especially today, we go descending 65 meters, go down, right?
Yeah.
And so, and the wind or ventilation is more down. Up is more hot, more warm, right? And so, and especially we go on the left, and so it's warm. It's different, like sauna, right? And so it's not connecting for the other places. It's only this, okay? For the reason we need, and the using for the black pipes and the transporting compost air.
Yeah, of course. You need to ventilate on the tunnels. I remember in the magazine.
And so it's for that reason. And sometimes after the explosion of dynamites, we don't have wind, and for tomorrow is converted in the toxic gases. Yeah, and so for that reason, and every day in the morning, I said one day one miner, okay, yeah, tomorrow is you go, and the next day you, and the next day you, and they open the keys or the pipes, I sending compost air, and 1 hour is ventilation. After using 1 hour in the morning, and afternoon using 1 or 2 hours more. And every day you paid 450 Bolivians per day because using 3 hours.
Yeah, to ventilate all the mine, but otherwise it's dangerous. I mean, it's even more dangerous.
Because only we need 8 or 10 seconds. Is attack on your mind and your nerves. It's blockade your body.
What is it, the gas? What is the toxic gas?
Carbon monoxide.
Carbon monoxide.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's the first enemy in this mountain. We don't have grisou. Why? Because we don't extracting carbon.
Yeah.
And this mountain we don't have carbon. Yes.
Carbon is coal.
In Colombia, maybe from Chile is more copper, and China, Indonesia, and Malaysia maybe is have for the carbon mines. And carbon mines we have for the grisou, and the grisou is explosive. Okay. And so, and many years ago we using for the birds. Canarios, right?
Canary,
Fly, and so it's fall down. There are many grisou, and so I told you, and don't use lights.
Otherwise it explodes.
Yeah, exactly.
And so after all this year at the mine, you decided to become a a guide actually to? Why did you decide to become a guide exactly?
And more early, I said at your girlfriend, and I said it's enough for me because I traveling from Sucre, and they control how many percent I have silicosis or cancer in my lungs is 45%. And before in 2017, I do it. My promise. I'm a mom, and said I don't work more in the mine.
Wait, what is the 45%? The silicose? What is
Yeah,
it?
45% silicosis cancer in my lungs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, because the dust you're.
Yeah. I told you I in the last 8 years I learn machines
Yeah.
every day, and for this song I breathe many dusty, and for this song is enough for me. And for this song today in the morning I using a special mask,
Yeah.
right? Professional mask, bandanas. After that my mask is for the protect my.
My lunch.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So when you decided to become a guide, what did you wanted to show actually to the tourist? Because this is not like a typical tourist attraction, because it's not an attraction. It's a real mines with real miners. I mean, when we're visiting the mines this morning, at some many times we need to let someone pass with a car on the rails, the
Yeah.
car full of minerals or empty. So why did you decide to open this kind of special tour, to participate to this kind of special tour of the mine?
Well, it's complicated.
Mm.
Yeah, because in a special and one day, and the owner of the Colladen hostel and the Eucalyptus hostel is brothers, and in this time I using for the wagons of 2 tons. Okay, maybe I say it for the tourists, for the girls, hello, where are you from? Maybe I practice, right? And so he asked for the guide, who's him? Maybe, who's him? And one day, and Eduardo invite me and your hostel, and we drink beers, and said to me, and asked me, Francisco, your nickname is Kamba? Yes. What do you think about? But 10 years more, Federin. And it's normally for you. Maybe you adhere for the silicosis in your lungs. Maybe, do you like it for the tourists? Yeah, I like it. And so, I recommend, why do you not go and studying for the tourists, for the new guide, and you have experience? I said, no, it's not good for me. And I go in my room. I try for to sleep, and so I take seat. I'll sit down on my bed. Oh yes, Eduardo, have reason. Because why? What are you doing after the 10 years more? Because I have the bad lucky. I have accident. I don't know. Okay, after the 3 months, also is invite me again and the hostel. What do you think about? Go for the studying and the institute or no? Yes, I go. And so I say thank you so much for them, and for Eduardo and your brother. I am guide, and so it's said me, wow, you do it. No, you know are very old for the you go study for the institute, and maybe my dream. He says my dream after the 3 or 4 years, you are the new guide. Okay, thank you so much. I go from the institute in 2012. I finished in 2014. I don't come for the practice of no guide. I continue to work in the mine. I traveling for the different communities. And so after I told you 1 year, 8 months ago, I said it's enough for me. Now I am new guide, and before I am guide in Spanish now and in English. I practice every day.
That's good actually. You practice a lot, and your English is good now.
Thank you so much.
And so about the tour in the mine, how is it ethically? I mean, how do you organize the tour? Because I mean, of course, me, I know because we went to some shop to buy gift from for the miners. But how do you make this tour? Also, it's for us, the tourists, so we can see the condition inside the mine and raise awareness. But also, it's for the miner. How do you make it? How the miners can have their shares of this tourist excursion?
And especially guys, and the tourists, and especially and before they go and they visit the different mines. And Cola Company no visit only 2 mines. We visit Cunti, Santa Rita, Rosario, Candelaria, Caracoles. Well, and before we go and they talking about for the, and you go for the visit, okay? And every mines or every section, we have big meeting, and so he asked and the leader asked and every workers, is have one idea. And the Cola Company, he said, well, it's good for you and the coming tourists and the visit and the working areas. What do you think about? And the answer for them, yeah. Coming, it's no problem, coming, yeah. How much paid for everyone? And so after that, we said yes. And so we have another meeting in Cola Company and the office, and yes, said, yeah. How many % you paid? Yes. It's good or no? Yes. Okay, no problem. And we paid. And signet, yeah, okay, list. It's no problem. I told you can buy for the water, soft drink, alcohol, coca leaves or dynamite. Yeah, it's good help for them. And today, because we don't can buy many water or juice, and the other is asked me in Quechua language, yaki tu cancho, miski yaki tu cancho.
What does it mean?
He says, if you have water and you have juice or soft drink. And my answer, I don't talking about bad for you. I said, no, it's don't have more money, guys. You understand? I say, yes, no problema. Está bien, no hay ningún problema.
And so yeah, we have the gifts we bought and then we give to the miner, and so you say, do you give a percentage of the price of the tour? What kind of percentage is it?
And you paid 130, right? And so and the Cola Company paid for everyone. 7% is for them, everyone.
7% or
7%.
70?
No, 7.
7%.
7% is for miners, for workers.
Okay.
And every 15 days or every end of the month is coming. And every morning, every day we, in the copybook, today, only coming outside for the Rosario mine is 6, right? And then we go 8 for Candelaria. And the Candelaria, we 8 tourists. Rosario exit only 6. Yeah, and Rosario 6 and Candelaria 8 people. And so Candelaria more and Rosario 2 men.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. And so I told you it's good for them.
So then you all the miners, they just receive a share of the money. So they all receive some of the money, some Bolivarians.
No money, no share it or no give money for workers. I told you in a special part but Christmas, and so we are calling for the different companies or big companies from Santa Cruz. Is can buy the rice, sugar, oil, pasta.
So food. So actually, they don't receive money; they receive food. So you buy a lot of the chief of the group. They buy a lot of food for them.
Yeah, and especially we don't share it for the money for them. It's only for the food, okay? And so some money is have more because 15, 16 years ago, and there are maybe 3,050 Bolivians. Yeah, only 1 year because 15 years ago, and they visit for the Candelaria mines, many tourists. In the morning, 40, 45 tourists, and afternoon, 15 or 20. So it's many, and so it's good money for them.
And now there is less tourists?
Now it's not after the COVID-19, so And the,
Like
yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, it's all, yeah, exactly.
But it will come back, hopefully.
Maybe, and we making different page, and so for the reason we say it, or I say to you, and after the tour, please, I don't know what is good experience, bad experience, and so it's good. Please, you
Yeah, share it.
recommend this our company Kuala Bolivia. My name is Francisco Echeverría. Yeah, it's helped me and help the company and the help and the workers also. Yes,
Yeah,
it's
it's good.
depend you recommend good or no. Yes, would depend of you.
Of course, I will.
Okay.
So usually we like to talk about this Japanese concept, Ikigai. It means something like fulfillment at work, like being happy at your work, or at least feeling good at your work. So usually there is 4 axes. So it's 4 questions. So the first question is, do you like your job as a miner? Do you like it?
Yeah, and special. I feeling very proud for me or my family because as it's honor for me and they continue to work in the mine. Now in this moment, yes, I don't activate mine, right? I don't considerate ex-miner because sometimes on the Friday I go and they drain the machines again, only 1 hour or 2 hours. And so I told you, I feel very pride for me or my family. It's honor for me, I continue. And my big old brother is continue to work and behind this mountain. And so, and before I like it, now I like it too, because I know more activity. And so I like it more and I am to be guide. Yeah, I like it more. It's more easy. I know different cultures, traditions.
You met people.
Yeah, it's many people. I like that, and especially Austria, and Belgium, Germany, Belarusia, France, Italian, Netherlands. Wow, it's many
Yeah,
countries.
very.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
So
And so the second question is, are you good at your job as a miner first and then as a guide? Do you consider yourself as a good miner?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. And so and the guide is much better. It's more easy and wow, yeah, it's good of myself.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yes, it's very good.
And the third question is, so this job, is it bringing you enough money for you and your family, like the miner job and then the guide job? What would you say?
And for example, for to be guide, and everyone is only paid me the company is 30 Bolivians, and so today in the morning is 8 people, 210 Bolivians. I win today, and 8 people. It's only I have only 1 or 2, only 60 Bolivians. Yeah, no, it's good salary, no, it's good money, and sometimes other groups, other people, or maybe it's Francisco, it's for you. Maybe it's give me the tips, right? And so I say thank you so much. I told you I don't have wife or sons or daughter. I live in alone in Potosí. My big brother, yes, have your wife, 2 sons and 2 daughters. Yeah, and so maybe your mineral is good, it's pure mineral, and it depends. International market, yeah, maybe it's win good salary every week.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's well paid. And the last question is it something good or important for society, do you think, your job as a miner and then as a guide?
Every job is important for me. Yeah, and special. I told you, wow, and arrived to Potosí and 22 years ago. I am very strong man, and so and you adquire for the silicosis and you're skinny. I am skinny, and because yeah, it's very important. It's for the economy, not only Potosí on, is and my country Bolivia also. Okay, and so it's very important for me, I know personal and to be guide, yes, very good.
Yeah, of course. To raise awareness around the mines, so people know how is it. Because sometimes people they will buy the silver ring, but then you need to understand what is behind the silver ring that you're buying in France, for example. You need to understand that the silver was in a mountain, so, and someone has to dig it from the mountain.
And special, and the silver, and the silver, for example, yes. Well, I don't know. I don't understand your question, please.
No, it's not a question. I just say, for example, me, if I buy
Yeah.
a silver ring to put on my finger,
Yeah.
then if I know when I will see silver ring,
Yeah.
I will remember
Oh,
the
yeah.
silver, where it come from. It's from the mountain. Someone has to go into the mine and push the car,
Yeah.
extract the minerals, and so I will remember that. So your job as a guide, it's important because then people, they understand where does it come from. You know what I mean?
And especially the rings in Potosí, is 50% is of this mountain and 50% is from Peru. Yeah, okay. And this mountain is after the refining plant was sending from the port and from Arica, Chile. After that, sending for the different countries, and especially United States is the big market. Japan, China, Korea, Taiwan, and so is and especially United States is the big market for this silver or this mineral of Potosí, and you make for the rings is 50% is this mountain, and 50% is from Peru.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so, so in Ikigai, the traditional one, there is 4 questions, but we like to add a 5th question. It's about work-life balance. So the question is, do you think your job as a miner can bring you a good work-life balance? Work-life balance means, for example, you can have your job, but you can also have activities other than your job, like seeing friends, spending time with families.
And especially in this mountain, yes, it's many families, and so, and because in Rosario mine is the one woman is the owner, the working areas is new members in the cooperative. Okay, if you know no work continue 5, 6, 7 or 3 or 5 years, and the one group, and so it's not good mineral, it's not good salary, I go on the other group, and so we have experience. Yeah, for that reason, ¿por qué le vamos a pasar socio? Why? And they pass the new members on the cooperative. It's go and the group. No, it's a good idea. For example, only I was working on the one group, but 14 years, and so, and my boss and your small brother is the new owner, new members. He said me, I don't know, I don't try it for me. It's my big brother or old brother. It's not important for me, and really, and for this reason, but 14 years I don't have insurance, I don't have pensions, anything, because I don't pay to my boss. It's obligatory, and the insurance and the paid 350 Bolivians per month for my pension after they finish or end the work in the mine. I don't have anything, and so it's only simple miner. Yeah, for this reason I decided and go and studying. Now I am guide. I told you.
It's
It's very good.
there.
Yeah.
No more silicos.
Oh, maybe but silicosis we don't have treatment, medicines, doctors, anything. And the one is go into the lungs. I don't extract into the lungs.
It's here.
Yeah, it's the big problem for miners.
I understand. Thank you very much, Francisco. It was very interesting to hear like the dual life, the miner life, and then the guide life.
Yeah.
And it was amazing to see what is a real mine this morning. So thank you so much for this.
No, you're welcome. For me, as I told you, it's very pride for me. And you, do you know the question? So I am very famous also. Maybe I have many videos and the attributes from Netherlands. Francio is from Italy, and the ex magistrado from País Vasco to Spain, and Korea, China. I have many videos, and so I very famous. Ah, it's no. You're welcome, guys. Okay.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you so much for you. Okay.
Yeah.